Buffalo County sits in south central Nebraska on the Interstate 80 corridor. We serve a population base of just short of 50,000 people in the county.
We are a 205-bed facility. We're currently sitting at a population of around 140. Buffalo County is known for its technology. We have a sheriff that has pushed technology and is very mindful of technology and how to make it more efficient for our staff, and it's helped out greatly.
We're just not going to roll technology out because it's the newest thing. We want to make sure it's going to make everyone's job easier and serve a purpose. Documentation is key in a correctional facility, because if you are going to face some type of lawsuit related to corrections, it's not going to be within that first year. It's going to be 5, 6, 7 years down the road.
Finding records in the paper system just took forever. I remember having to file paper when I first became a jailer or corrections officer here for Buffalo County. And we'd have to go back into this little room, takes us off the floor as a corrections officer, and I'd be sitting there filing and have to look up all the names and everything else and put paper in each file and then make room. The technology that we have today, it eliminates all that. It keeps the officers on the floor, and it just makes it more efficient for the officers in order to keep track of the inmates. Guardian RFID, it's a technological handheld that we have that all the corrections officers have access to. And it documents all kinds of information. It helps document the information of when we're going through cell checks, when we're going through monitoring inmates that are on special watches. It helps us keep track of our medications.
The use of the medication manager with the Guardian RFID platform has really increased the efficiency of our staff and also limited the amount of mistakes that can be made.
We use Guardian RFID to scan the inmate wristbands, make sure we have the right patient, and then a list pops up of all the medications that the nurse has entered, and then the officers are able to check off those correct meds, make sure that our bubble packs match up with what is in the Spartan.
The medication manager, that's really handy. The inmates are all wearing wristbands. You can scan their wristband, it'll pull up what they're supposed to have, and the instructions are right there. It'll tell you what medication you're looking for. It tells you what time they get the med, milligrams and everything. It's all right there on the Spartan.
When an inmate does refuse, we are able to mark that in the Spartan, in the signature box, that they've refused their meds. The on-demand part is really beneficial for us as nurses because we aren't using the Spartan on a daily basis. We let the officers handle that when we're passing meds, but the on-demand is where we keep track of our inventory. So when we get low on something, our pharmacy is mail order and it takes 24 hours for us to get something. So it's very handy to be able to print off that list and order things before we're going to run out of it.
As a member of the administration for the Buffalo County Sheriff's Office, we do feel comfortable and rest easy at night knowing that our staff are using the Guardian RFID platform, and that the information that's going in is good information, so that when we need it later on down the road, we know that it can't be altered or edited in any way, and it is a true representation of what our staff did during an inmate's time here.